You know, I just realized I burned me a yogurt, but I forgot the spoon. Fight-wise, May 29th at the Belvedere. I've never fought there, but I've heard good things and it should be a good, exciting night of boxing. Day to day, really, I'm just home. I'm resting, relaxing, waiting for the next session. Take the kids to school in the morning, pick them up from school. But if we have to do some running around in between then, we do some running around, come to Rick's, get my workout in, and then go to Clyde, and I'm there for a couple of hours. I definitely think about the person I'm fighting, and I'm always like you can ask Destiny, I'm always like, I don't feel like I'm doing enough. And I just got back from working out.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if I'm running enough, or I don't know if I'm, today I didn't feel good in sparring. She hears it all. And it's just always on my mind. All right, we got 6 weeks to go, 5 weeks to go. That means 12 sparring sessions left. I think about all that. Honestly, I never went to the body. I was more of a just 1-2, 1-2 kind of fighter. And since being with Rick, I feel like my game has elevated so much. My first fight with Rick, under Rick, I got a stoppage with a body shot. I never threw shots to the body. And I never did strength and conditioning. I've always thought about, oh, I gotta run 5-6 miles. Never really thinking about the pace, just thinking about, oh, I got 5-6 miles in today. Not knowing I can do 2 or 3 as fast as I can and get way more out of it. And just the strength and conditioning and the program that we have, the 4 a.m. workouts, it's on another level. I know guys aren't doing this. When we're working out at 4 in the morning and I'm on those stairs, on that second set of stairs, and I'm fucking dying, I'm like, fuck it. My opponent is not doing this right now. If I'm not training, I just want to chill at home. But when I do go out, we'll take the kids out to the park or to the carnival. They have a carnival in Cicero, and random people will come up to me, and at first I wasn't used to it. So people would be like, hey, you're Eddie, right? Or you're ENO, right? And I'd be like, yeah, why? What's up? They're like, oh no, I see you doing your thing, boxing, man. Keep doing your thing. I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's cool. It's definitely I love when the little kids do it. It's dang, and especially when they're like, can I get a picture? I'm like, that just makes me smile. I'm like, this is my daughter, Faith. She's 6 years old, and she's the life of the party. She might seem shy at first, but she lights up a room when she walks in. Now she's 6 years old, and she's in cheerleading, and I mean, we plan on signing her up for competitive cheerleading, but if she's gonna do it, we want her to be 100%.
Look at the lights. Ooh, look at the lights. Look at it. Ooh, yeah.
This is my son, Santana, and the best way to describe Santana is if a tornado came through the room and just destroyed everything. He's a gentle giant. He's the sweetest loving boy that you'll ever meet. April is big for us because April is National Autism Awareness Month. I'm an advocate for it. I fight for it. I put it on my shirts, put it on my merch. I'm gonna wear a patch on my shorts for my upcoming fight. He has a different way of talking. He's nonverbal. But when he first started showing us what he wants, and he started doing his sign language, open and more, are his favorite, that was one of my proudest moments with him for sure. I want them to look at me as just dad at home, but I want them to look at me I want them to know that hard work pays off, and you can do anything you put your mind to as long as you work hard and you're dedicated and you have faith. And that's why we kind of named our daughter Faith, because we were young when we had her, and there was it was kind of but we had faith and everything worked out, and I just want them to look at me as dad, but I want to be a good example that hard work definitely pays off and you can do anything you put your mind to. Clyde, so I wasn't even, it's crazy because the gym closed down for a couple of years during COVID, and the old trainer left, so there was nobody to open the gym. And one day, one of the guys that's still there now was like, because we're owned by the town. So he went to the town and asked them if he can go and get some stuff that he left. And they were like, do you want to open the gym? And he's like, yeah. And it's crazy because I had no intention or plans of going back, but my mom was like, oh, you should go and see if they need help over there. And I was like, nah, I didn't really want to. So I just went to work out, and I seen it was just one guy running a gym full of kids. And I asked him, I was like, yo, do you need like help? Like if you put in the work for me, you know? And then sure enough, he did. And like the next day he was like, yeah, you come today, you start today. I was like, wow, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Probably just like 4, bro. And we'll run. We don't need to do all that right now. You know?
Yeah.
When we got something lined up, we'll, you know, pick it up. But to be honest, just like 3 or 4. Go to Clyde and I'm there for a couple of hours, just watching over the gym, mentoring kids. I feel like I'm not so much of a trainer, but like a mentor to these kids, because I'm actively doing it and they're in it. So I know what to tell them or what to, you know, like, I feel like I'm not really a trainer. I'm more of an example for them. Like, oh, okay, how many rounds did you do on the bag? Or how many miles have you been running? What's your time? Like, stuff like that.
Eddie's my coach, and like he's my inspiration. You know, I started mostly like because I was fat, but then like I saw how he went pro, and then like everybody from Clyde, I feel like we're really unknown. Nobody really knew us, and then we saw Eddie. He's from Clyde originally, and he did all this, and we're like, wow, and then we just like started picking it up because of him. He's like a big inspiration. You know, no glaze, but he's the one. You feel me? Yeah. I box out of Clyde Boxing Gym. My name is Kendry. My guy, Eddie Olivares, always motivating me, always pushing me to my limits. And I've been boxing for 3 years, and when I first joined, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know if he notices, but I can see his progression. Like, I see a lot of change, like his explosiveness, his power, like everything, his combinations. Like, he throws way more combinations now than back then. He's like way sharper, like way sharper than he used to be. And yeah, I just want to be like him when I grow up, or better than him actually. But hey, we never know.
My mind is just on the fight. Like, I block everything else out, and it's just like, and everyone knows around me too, that's like, it's not just me getting ready for the fight, it's like my whole family getting ready for the fight. So we're all kind of just in that mode, like on a mission. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I block everything else out, and I'm on a mission.
Especially like I tell them, like, my son's a professional boxer and stuff, and they're like, well, how do you do it? How do you handle it? And I tell them, like, I'm a nervous wreck when I'm there. Like, I'm literally a nervous wreck. Everybody sees it in me. And, but I guess once I see him in that ring, I just see all the hard work that he puts in, and like all that nervousness becomes excitement for me.
I mean, she loves it, she's supportive. She's at all my fights. I hear her voice a lot when I'm fighting. She's pretty loud. So I definitely hear her voice. And yeah, she loves it. She's supportive, and I'm grateful to have her. What's up, guys? This is my girlfriend, Destiny, also the mother of my children. Nah, she definitely, like, when we're out in public and we see somebody and they're staring, like, she'll be like, hey, or like, if I don't see it, she sees it. So she definitely, like, has my back. And like,
random people be like coming up, I'd be like, I learned how to, like, you know?
After I win, my expectations or my goal is just to stay busy until, you know, hopefully we get a big opportunity. My coach, my manager, Rick, gets a phone call and everything falls into place for us, and we'll know when the time is. That's why I'm patient, because I trust in my team, and I trust in Rick, I trust in my dad, and I know they won't lead me down the wrong path. So 2 years from now, I see myself as a big name in the sport, or at least getting to that point. I'll be in my prime, or reaching my prime, and we'll definitely be at the top. I tell Destiny all the time, I feel like I'm the top dog. So I just have that mindset, like, I feel like I'm, as humble as I can be or say it, like, I feel like I'm the best fighter in the city. They just don't know it yet, but they'll find out soon. And my confidence comes from the work I put in, the team I'm with, and my faith in God.
How did Eddie start boxing, and how did you come into the role of Eddie's coach?
Started when he was at 11 years old at Clyde, when Eddie started boxing, and he kind of tuck to it, real early, sparred real early.
It was David Diaz.
David Diaz,
former world champion, 1996 Olympian.
Yeah, he was the coach there. So
that's a good first coach.
Yeah, he had a good first coach. I didn't want to my biggest fear was making him go backwards.
Right.
Because I didn't want him to lose what he had.
And how did you feel like coming to our gym, or like what?
It felt organized. I felt like me and Eddie, we were doing okay, but we were kind of like all over the place. We didn't have a plan. Like we didn't, a routine, a good routine. We didn't know when to do the strength and conditioning, the sparring, and we just we were doing everything, but we were just not. We didn't have a plan. We didn't have a game plan, and
And how do you think the plan affected you as a coach and Eddie as a fighter?
Just the structure, man, it just changed everything, and we went there for sparring in September of 22, and like you said, we never left.
And how did you feel about that? Because you went from open amateur to working his pro debut with me.
Oh man, it was just a roller coaster, the speed of it. I remember you telling us, hey, we're gonna win Golden Gloves, we're gonna turn pro, and I was just like, man, are we ready for all this? But I know you saw something, what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like, I felt safe with you. I felt like you were, what I mean, making the right choices for him. And like I said, I was just looking, we needed that guidance. We ain't just reaching for one thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to keep climbing, and we know there's so many levels to this. You never stop learning. So.
My dad is the best dad.
I'm like, ain't nobody beating this kid tonight.
Everybody looks up to him. All the kids look up to him. They all want to be like Eddie.
No glaze, but he's the one. You feel me? I just want to be like him when I grow up.
And I know what's gonna happen. I just gotta go out there and do it. Like, I put in the work, so I believe in myself and I believe in my team. It comes from the training, and it comes from having strong faith, for sure.